Hello everyone, John Cope from Cope Racing Transmissions, and welcome back to the CRT channel. I'm going to give you a behind the scenes look at how we build our billet planetaries, and go over a few things about the planetaries, show them how they're built, and tell you a little bit about them as I put one together. So stick around, it's going to be a good video. This is everything here needed to build our billet planetaries. The planetaries can come in all three splines: the 62 to 75, the 76 to 93, and the 94 and up. The planetaries are made here in Indiana. They're billet steel, and they will fit 727, 46, and 47 REs. They will fit 48s, but most 48s have 6 pinion planetaries. So we have a completed machined planetary unassembled, and this is an annulus, the front annulus that is included with the front planetary. As you can see, we machined just a few thousandths off right here to give that a nice clean surface, and then we machined a receiver groove for a bearing. So the back of it, there'll be a bearing that goes right there, and on the front of it, the actual bearing will ride on that freshly machined surface, and then the race will ride between the bearing and the front planetary. So this has already been prepped. I don't know why this is so dark. There we go, it's lighting it up now. This has already been prepped. What I have here is the bearing that go on the annulus, the bearing that will go on the planetary, a nylon shim spacer that will go between the planetary and the annulus. Right here, you'll see once I finish it. We got 2 washers for every pinion gear. Now these pinion gears, I'm going to see if I can't get in there for you, have already been packed with the bearings and the grease and the washers. We have these done. I actually have my daughter come in, my 19-year-old daughter Madison, come in, and she packs them all. I check them, so don't worry about it. I make sure that, and she does too. There's a process we do to make sure that all the bearings are in there, and I can just tell by looking that there's not one missing. So we have the 4 pinion gears. These are pins. The pins hold the gears in place, and they go in here. And then the washers, and these, I actually call these nails. The nail goes through the planetary like that, and it holds the pin in, which holds the planetary in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this stuff off to the side, and I'm just going to build one for you. This is a 62 to 75, so it'll fit the early 727s. And we will start building. The first thing I do, and I'll do this 4 times, you'll see how it goes. I actually want to bring this a little bit forward. There we go. Just put a little grease on the inside of the planetary to hold my washers in place. And then, like I said, the Planetary gears already been packed, and it already has the washer on it. So we're just going to slide that in there like so. Only my seal pick. There's a wider hole on one side than the other. The wider hole goes to the nail hole. Just get in the first washer, then the Planetary gear itself. And then make sure my nail's lined up. And the nail's got like a little wing on it that digs into the steel once you tap it in there. Figures the first one's gonna give me trouble. These usually go together super easy. There we go. See how that nail goes in there? What I'm going to do is just put them in this far for now, and then I'm going to go to the vise, and then I'm going to press these in all the way, and then I have a little tool that knurls the hole, so as the Planetary spins, the nail can't come out. So let's do the next one. Also, to let you guys know, I don't remember the date. I have no clue what day it is even. This is recorded on Wednesday, June 28th. So next weekend is, or next week I should say, is the 4th of July, Independence Day. And the shop will be closed for the whole week. So, if you have a means to get a hold of me and I'm on vacation, don't. Line up the hole for the pin. You can see that one's bigger. Lucas, the phone's like ringing. And we put that one in. All right, 2 more. So yeah, I gotta rent it. Oh, there goes line 2. I'm not gonna get it. Oh, you got it. For my vacation, I'm going to a lake in Indiana. No, there goes the cell phone. Taking my boat and just gonna go hang out on the lake. I don't fish. Nothing against it. I just don't do it. Just go, and I like trolling around the lake. My daughter, Madison, is coming with me. I have a friend who lives, my friend Chris Schneider, who lives on that lake, or very close to it, I should say. And so I've known Chris since 5th grade. Well, my 6th grade, his 5th grade. So I'm gonna go hang out with my buddy Chris, do a little boating. Go do some sightseeing, you know. Typical tourist stuff. I gotta get another pen. Going to spend one day at Indiana Beach. I've been going to Indiana Beach since I was a baby. So we're gonna go spend a day in Indiana Beach. We're gonna go spend a day at Shipshewana, Indiana. Shipshewana is a small, very small, old-fashioned Amish town. Very nice people. And they got a big swap meet down there. And they have like homemade crafts and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go check it out and just, you know, do whatever. Gonna leave Monday and be gone for 5 days. So I'm really looking forward to it. I always take that week off and I just close the shop. It's if I left the shop open and had people working and I had my wife running it, I would just come back to putting out fires and things didn't go right and it would be more aggravation. So I'm like, well, guess what? I'm just closing the shop. So this way my wife gets a week off, the boys get a week off, and then I come back refreshed. Alright, so I got all the nails in. 1, 2, 3, 4 that hold the pins in. I am going to shut the camera off and I'm going to go to my vise and pin these down all the way with a punch, and I will come back and I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. Then we'll put the bearings together and I'll talk about a few other things. So stick around, we'll be right back.
There's more than corn in Indiana. It's the best part of America, and it's right within your reach. It's Indiana Beach. There's more than corn in Indiana. There's a great resort where you can plan a vacation. That's a lot of reach at Indiana Beach.
On beautiful Lake Shafer, Monticello, Indiana, proving once again there is more than corn in Indiana.
All right, we're back. I took the Planetary and went over to the vise and staked, put in all the nails, and I just put a little stake right there to keep the nails from coming out, keeping the pins from coming out, keeping the Planetaries from coming out. Only thing left is I have, this is the bearing that goes on the Planetary, and this is the nylon washer. These nylon washers were used on 518s, or I should take that back. They were used on 618s or 46 REs that had steel Planetary. So you put that on there with a little trans gel, then the shim, then the bearing. Then the annulus, which has already been machined with a brand new surface. We clean that up just by a few thou. Then we machine the back for the bearing. Put that on there. Use a little trans gel to put on the bearing. And this is how it comes shipped to you. Rollarized Planetary gear set, or rollarized front Planetary. And you can get these Planetaries for me a few different ways. I always will keep these in stock so that you never have an issue with back order. I also make the rear pinion Planetary, which is a cast stock Planetary and 4 pinion, and then I machine these for bearings on both sides, there and there. And I will glue the bearings in. So you can buy the 4 pinion rear Planetary either separately by itself, same with the front Planetary. You can buy each one of these individually, or you can buy them as a kit. And I sell the 46 RE kit with a front Planetary, a rear Planetary, and a sun shell, a light and sun shell. I can't fit this in the picture. So that's the 3 items. If this was for a 727, we would add, you can get it with the rear roller support, where the support now, can you see it right there, has a bearing in it, and a governor spacer eliminator. These you can also buy separate, individual. So you can buy each one individually. You can buy this complete kit both for 727 and 48 REs, or I'm sorry, 46 REs, and all 3 splines. Each Planetary, or each item will have our name on it. The Planetary, as you can see, will designate the year that it fits. If you go to our website at coperacingtrans.com, I have a picture on there with 4 output shafts, so you can identify what year shaft you have for the year of transmission that you have. It's really easy to identify it. So that's it. 727 and 46 RE billet steel Planetary with bearings. What you doing, Lucas? Say hi to the Mopar world.
Hello, Mopar world. How's it going?
Lucas
at the moment
is going to be very, very busy today. Tell him why.
Well, we have one guy from, where's he from? Australia?
Australia.
Australia. He ordered 8 of our valve bodies, 3 of which are 2Xs, 3 of which are 22Xs, and then 2 are 46 RH automatic shifts.
And he's going to go to the Chrysler Carlisle show, and instead of us shipping them to Australia, these valve bodies are going to go ship to somewhere in Pennsylvania. So that's what Lucas has got cooking today. All right, well, that's all we got to show you for this one. If you like our videos, share them with other Mopar guys. Click like, subscribe, you know the whole thing. Have a good one, and Mopar to ya.